just love his truck form. I think it was about time that Soundwave got a more mobile form.
Tranquil contemplation.
Tranquil contemplation? What does that even mean?
It means the Autobots laze about and whine over their own inadequacies. What a waste of time and resources. Decepticons, find the Omega Key!
I think I'm blowing up Cybertron's moons, because I think this is a representation of the planet. What's this big hole in the side? Is that supposed to be there? Did we already damage this place? Oh. Oh.
For glory!
Oh. I forgot about this. Where was I? Yeah, crash landing on Earth. They basically went into stasis in Mount... I think it's Mount St. Helens? Some volcano that lay dormant for...
Decepticons, the Omega Key!
That lay dormant for 4 million years before erupting and waking them up again. And actually when they crash landed there were still dinosaurs on Earth, so I think maybe Marvel were taking some liberties there, since dinosaurs aren't supposed to have existed for 65 million years, not 4. But I guess it's just canon in the Transformer-verse that dinosaurs existed 4 million years ago, and everything else came after that.
Wow, that is one empty container.
Megatron, I'm warning you right now. You are toying with forces beyond your understanding or control.
Ah, Zeta Prime. I see you're still afraid to face me in person.
Predictable as ever, right down to the empty words. The Omega Key is under my protection now, Megatron.
That is hardly a deterrent. I will enjoy taking the Omega Key from your lifeless hands.
Return to heating!
I very rarely miss.
But yeah, there's the whole story with how Shockwave was following the ships at a distance and came down to the planet to, well, basically assess the damage and see what he could do. And, well, the Ark is still intact enough to detect his threat and constructs the Dinobots by repurposing 5 Autobots to match up to the current top mechanical life forms, which the Ark mistakenly thinks is the dinosaurs, even though they weren't mechanical at all. But they just didn't have enough damage or computing power to understand that organic life could be a thing, and they just saw these giant things moving. So the Dinobots were created to deal with Shockwave. And, well, they both ended up locked in tar for as long as...
Overheating.
Okay, ramming speed.
Let's rock and roll.
Wait, that didn't... There we go. It's shift here, not control as in the other one.
Damage potential near maximum.
Ah, come on!
Woohoo! But yeah, once they woke up,
Trace Zeta Prime's broadcast signal.
Commencing scan. Complete. Its origin is 12.7 cycles ahead. Scans reveal poor structural integrity surrounding this maintenance access door.
You heard him! Blast the wall!
pew! Once they woke up, both sides
The
were...
city subsystems provide a direct line to the broadcast origin.
I hate interrupting sound waves, so sorry about just cutting off. I'm sure you understand. And once they both woke up, they were fairly groggy, I'll have to say, because, well, they'd just been in what was effectively stasis for 4 million years.
And have a care. One wrong step and you're scrap metal.
Ammo
Not
here.
that I'm arguing or anything, but why don't we just go back to the dropship and hitch a ride?
This is the shortest distance to travel, Breakdown.
I should find some ammo before I move too far. Aha!
I shall use this wisely.
Hehe. Transforming, so cool. Okay, let's get down here somehow. Ooh! That was close. So yeah, the Decepticons left and the Autobots stayed behind to get their comrades up to their feet and, well, assess any damage done. Where's the... Aha, moving slower. Oh, they already took it down. That's a little disappointing. Vroom vroom! Vroom!
Decepticon intruders! They're inside!
But yeah, they review
Into
the
tunnel,
arcs.
Decepticons, and try not to get crushed by the trains.
You're joking, right?
Yes, Breakdown. I am famous for my sparkling sense of humor. Now get moving before I dismantle you myself!
You heard it here first, folks. Or hopefully heard it here first. Megatron is famous for his sparkling sense of humor. And why are there rolling death balls? Who puts rolling death balls in their subway system? Seriously. Oh well. But yeah, they reviewed the data the Ark had collected and decided they had to warn the Ark's warn Earth's local inhabitants. Whee!
Whoa, watch out!
Ramp! You. What's down there? Whoa!
Onward! Through that door!
So they moved out to make contact with the mechanical life forms of Earth, but found them strangely... How should I put this? Strangely non-active. Like when the Decepticons attacked, they did nothing to defend themselves, and they eventually figured out that, hey, there were some little creatures moving about. Maybe there's actually a possibility that we could be facing non-mechanical life.
Extra ammunition. Perfect.
Alright, I was supposed to go here.
Blow open that door!
So yeah, they end up trying to make contact with the humans afterwards and figure out energy sources and such, and well, the Decepticons want to bleed the planet dry
Move
so
to
they
that
could
exit, now!
recover the...
Megatron?
The Cloakers present a unique threat. Eliminate them.
Quickly! Infuse the batteries with dark energon.
Weapon cooldown complete. Recharging thermal tanks. Decepticons inbound. Too slow.
Where are the buggers?
That's how you do that.
Oh, there's one at least.
Fall back fast. Skillful shooting. Help me!
Woohoo!
Pull back. Pull back.
So yeah, both sides regrouped and tried to figure out how to best... Well, the Autobots
Excellent
tried to
work,
figure out how to
Soundwave.
best
Now
contact
unlock
the
exit
humans,
door.
while the Decepticons tried to figure out how to best take what they wanted. Because that's how they roll.
I'll show you.
Hey, Soundwave, you want to race?
Negative.
Why don't you want to race, Soundwave? I'm not sure what these things are, but I think I'd rather jump over them.
Don't get hit by the train, you fool!
Ooh, fool! I'm having a bit too much fun just racing down here, I'm sorry. Oh! That has to scratch the paint.
That station. From there, we can infiltrate the lower levels of Iacon.
What? That's it? I was kind of having fun. In a high-speed, suicidal kind of way.